Pay attention, you bastards.
So this has been going around the internet, man, and it kind of got me thinking. I want to give my honest opinion on this. I don't want to be politically correct, shed some light to it, man, and I want to give my real opinion. So for those of you who haven't heard, Bad Bunny has been chosen to be the artist to perform at the Super Bowl. I've been hearing a lot about it, man. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing people's opinions on it. I've been seeing what people got to say, the good, the bad, the ugly. And I was like, man, I wanna really give my real opinion on it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to really pay attention to this. You know what I'm saying? And really watch to the end, because I want to give a real opinion on it, right? I don't want to just, like I said, I don't want to be that politically correct dude that's like, oh man, you know, I want to give the real stuff, man. And my honest opinion is, I don't think he should perform at the Super Bowl. I don't think he should have been picked. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bad Bunny's an amazing artist. I think he's done a lot. He's clearly a super big artist, which is why he was chosen, right? He's a very big artist. He's not, you know, people that don't know him because he's not singing in English. You know, they're like, oh, well, why Bad Bunny? Why Bad Bunny? And it's like, you know, Bad Bunny's an amazing artist. He's a huge artist. You know what I'm saying? And for that reason, I understand why Jay-Z and his team made that choice. You know what I'm saying? He is an amazing artist. He does have hit records. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that, you know, I don't understand the decision. But I do believe that for a person that does not sing in English to perform at the Super Bowl, when the majority of people are not going to understand nothing he's saying, I feel like that alone, he shouldn't be performing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him coming out with somebody like a Chris Brown, I think would have been the perfect thing to do. And I don't know why Chris Brown is still not an option and people still looking over Chris Brown like this wasn't the biggest year in a long time for Chris Brown. And he's had a lot of big years, but this was a huge year. You know what I'm saying? So I personally feel like Chris Brown should be the one performing. And we all know why. Chris Brown is, you know, the modern day Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a performer, music on point, dancing on point, stage presence, everything you could think of. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Super Bowl performance, you give it to somebody like that. I feel like Big Bunny's great. He's great. Like his music is great. But again, we can't understand you. Everybody don't speak Spanish. That's the reality. You can try your best. Oh, well, he's this and he's that and he's this. He is. But it boils back down to you can't understand what he's saying if you don't speak Spanish. It's that simple. And you have to ask yourself how many people in the crowd really can understand him. Of course, everybody's going to be rocking out to the music. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Music moves people. The beats itself moves people. Just the rhythm, the cadence, you know what I'm saying? The melody, it's going to move people. But let's keep it 1,000. We don't know what he's talking about. Unless you Spanish, you don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I love Bad Bunny when I hear him on certain records. I'm not going to search him up. But when it comes on, I'm like, okay, I'm bobbing to it because it sounds good. But I don't know what you're talking about. And again, just like every other person sitting there in the audience or the majority of people, they're going to be sitting there like, okay, we vibing. But no one's going to know what he's talking about unless you speak Spanish or you can understand Spanish. It's that simple. Now, because all the back and forth I see, like I said, I get it. Like, that's the argument. The argument is he's a big artist. That's it. It's not, oh, well, no, he's a big artist. That's it. He's a really, really big artist. And they feel like because he's a big artist, it's going to be a good show. But I feel like whoever, like whether it's Jay-Z that made the decision, whoever, it's like, bro, like we can't. Come on, man. Like that don't even make sense. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it does not make sense for him to be the main event. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, again, let him come out. You know what I'm saying? Let him come out. That's perfectly fine. But I don't understand why you would have a guy that don't speak no English or that don't sing in English be the main, you know what I'm saying, performance. That don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Again, they talked about Kendrick. They was like, oh, well, a lot of people don't listen to hip hop and Kendrick, but it's still in English. It's that simple. It's still in English. You can understand what he's saying. Whether you don't like hip hop, whether you do like hip hop, you can still understand what he's saying regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that again, that right there is that's the argument. We can understand what he's saying. We can't understand what Bad Bunny is saying. As good as he is, we cannot understand nothing he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, my honest opinion, I'm just like, I don't see why they made that move. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a lot of big artists. It could have been, oh, we asked so and so, and they said no. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear that you don't get paid for the Super Bowl. I hear that, the Super Bowl is something that, you just do. And obviously you're on that big stage. Obviously you're going to sell product and you're going to sell, you're going to obviously have way more ticket sales after that because that's a huge stage. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you could have had Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? You could have had Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? You could have had, of course, Chris Brown. You could have did it with Drake this time. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been, last year he did it with Kendrick. This year he did it with Drake. That would have been a cool situation. But again, just to put somebody up there where we can't understand what he's talking about, it's like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like for like, but it's always things going on behind closed doors. The inner workings. There's always stuff, and it's always things that, well, we put him up there because of this. So, at the end of the day, I'm sure it's going to come out why he's doing it. But as far as him being up there, I don't think that was a good decision at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, yeah, he's gonna do a great job because he's a great artist. But just off the fact that none of his music is not in English. Now, if y'all bringing features out there like a Drake or whoever, then yes, you're gonna be able to liven it up, and I think that that's what they'll do. I think that's what they should do, is bring other artists that are English art that are American artists. That'll be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because now people can really rock out and at least sing to the words. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest thing with a concert like you know what I'm saying, the Super Bowl is like, at least let people be able to sing to the words. Like, unless you, again, I keep reiterating it. Unless you speak Spanish, it's like you not sing. What are you singing? You don't know what, like, yo, vida, that's all you're doing. And it's nothing away. I'm not taking nothing away from the Latin community. I'm not taking nothing away from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, in the reality, we can't understand what he's talking about. That is the real. It's no. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be rude, trying to be assholes. It's none of that. It's just I want to understand it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And for people that's arguing, like, nah, he's perfect for this and that. I seen Big Boy. He like, man, I'm like, bro, like, I get it. I get what you're saying, but it's like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to take nothing away from him as artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they need to go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Chris Brown time. Y'all seen what he did with this last year. He was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And he's always everywhere, but even this year, he been going crazy. Last year he been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like, give him that shine. Like, people still tripping on the Rihanna thing. It's like, bro, like, that was a long time ago. The kid was 16 years old. like you gotta say to yourself, like, okay, I'm 16. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta say to yourself, like, okay, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? He is, outside of Drake, outside of Taylor Swift, outside of Adele, like, Chris Brown is up there with them names. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Bad Bunny, he's up there. So it's like for him not to get it yet, it's like, come on, bro, y'all doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Me personally. But let me know how y'all feel in the chat, man. I always want to get y'all real opinions on everything. But again, man, as always, I appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.